what I was trying to indicate here is that in January, the letter is written by the minister. In January, the members are deprived of an opportunity to be given an award. Fast forward, in June, we have members arrested. And when you realize that you are trying everything to mitigate all what is happening, you're not winning. It becomes worse when the Gauteng team tells you, we have taken this case to court, to a prosecutor, to request a warrant of arrest against a famous criminal, and the warrant of arrest is signed by the prosecutor, and they go to a magistrate to go and sign off the warrant of arrest. While the magistrate is about to sign, a call comes in from the prosecutor that says, bring back that file. I missed something there. The members go back to the prosecutor takes this file, he says, no, you know what, I don't want to lose my job. I'm not signing this warrant of arrest anymore. Go to my boss and get that warrant signed. When you start hearing that, coming from the members are sitting and they're wondering, okay, what do we do now? And they go to the high office of the prosecution, they're going to complain about it. And next thing, they get paraded as criminals. They get frustrated. Then you realize, no matter how much you can investigate, you can't place it in court because the people that are supposed to help you to place it in court, they don't want to be part of it because they're afraid.
So that's your evidence on interference in the criminal prosecution?
Honorable Chair and members, there are a lot of things that are there. Records, voice recordings that cannot be made public because it's going to compromise seriously the state. You will have heard at the Madlanga Commission there are things that are going to be held in camera. I don't know if there is things that are going to be held in camera here because they are records.
But are these voice
There are
recordings?
records where people are talking, how they're controlling the system. This one is controlling that one is controlling this one. This one is going to handle this thing in this fashion, done by the senior people within the security cluster. So once you hear that and you realize you are fighting a losing battle, what else do you do next? Arrest, yes, but you can't prosecute.
Are these recordings, are they authorized?
They are authorized.
Warrant,
let me maybe clarify because there's this, Brand Mkhwanazi says, hey, Mkhwanazi should have brought a 205. You know, that's an expert in policing that was denied by a political party to be a member recently. But he claims to be a member in policing, that he knows that for you to get this, you must have this. The act which these members have passed says, when you take Mkhwanazi's phone, you cannot download it without his authority. Ask him that, I have your phone, please open it, I want to see what is inside. I must grant you permission to do it. If I don't grant you permission, you can't download it. There's no 205 there. So if you grant me permission, then I download. So once I download, then I hear things. That is on one side. On the other side is intelligence. So intelligence, if they believe that they suspect the SCRNC is involved with this criminal activity, they apply to the judge to listen to your lines. And the judge grants them that. They're not going to come and tell you, now we are listening to your lines. We are now monitoring your movement. They're going to collect information. Unfortunately, that intelligence structure are not going to come to court and say, this is how we extracted the information. They're going to infiltrate and discover and give it to the investigation team. Investigation team will deal with it going forward so that it can be admissible in court. So you're going to find some of the information that perhaps might be admissible in court. Some of the things might not be admissible in court.
Hey, Tamzansi, welcome back to SA Political Lens. Ish, Sarah, today we've got a big one, eh?
Yo, John. This one made me sit up. General Mkhwanazi dropped a serious bombshell in the ad hoc committee.
Exactly. Everyone thought it was just about WhatsApp messages, but he literally said, Honorable Chair and members, there are a lot of things that are there. Records, voice recordings that cannot be made public. There are records where people are talking, how they are controlling the system. Brah, that's huge.
Yo, John, do you understand what that means? That means there's more than just WhatsApp messages. There's voice recordings, proper records. And the way he said it, it was like, I got you.
It really was like he was looking straight at one of the committee members saying, I've got your number. You could see people shifting in their seats.
And you know who I immediately thought of? People like Julius Malema, because he's been so disruptive about this whole process. Now it's starting to make sense why some of these people are panicking.
Exactly. If Mkhwanazi has recordings, actual voices, actual proof, it's game over for a lot of people. It's no longer just speculation, it's receipts.
Yo, Mzansi, things are about to get hectic. This isn't just a commission anymore. This is looking like the beginning of some very real accountability.
And you could feel that energy in the room. When he said there are records, it wasn't just a statement, it was a warning. Like, I'm coming with the evidence.
Ish, John. If you're sitting on that committee and you've done something dodgy, you're not sleeping tonight. Mzansi, we're going to keep following the story because the next few weeks, they're about to get very, very interesting.
That's it from us today on SA Political Lens. Hit like, share, and subscribe, and tell us in the comments, do you think these records will finally expose the truth?
We'll see, John. We'll see. Stay safe, Mzansi, and keep your eyes open.
They are records.